have allowed them to become a part of your stories, of your life, of your process as you move through your day-to-day experiences, and you remember them as you look back upon your times together. You have even advanced to be able to watch regular broadcasts on your various devices, following the content and the teachings and the experiences of others for many, many years, and they inspire you and they introduce you to new avenues and new worlds. So just like that, we have been receiving the transmission when we tune into a specific frequency of your various lives. We have been able to watch you from a distance and yet have you in our homes by tuning into a particular frequency. We have been able to watch those of you who have been in drama loops, those of you who have been in cycles of family trauma and how you work your way through them and out of them. Those of you who have lived lives of inspiration, of lives of adventure, you all have a particular frequency, and we can have access to all of these stories. Some of your love stories, some of your stories of great brutality and vengeance and hatred. We are able to tune into witnessing your stories, your life stories, just the way that you witness these shows on your television from your various broadcasts. And we choose and select which frequency we want to receive a broadcast from, which stories we want to witness, who we want to see, based on your frequency and vibration according to what we value as individuals. We too have free will. We too have a community like you do, and we have different opinions and different experiences and different feelings about things. Admittedly, we don't feel the way that you do. We don't experience existence the way that you do. And for most of us, there is a lot of envy, and we have evolved through this envy in different ways. Some of us have become jealous, bitter, and filled with contempt. Some of us have witnessed your stories as if they're horror stories and have decided that you are best to be avoided. Some of us have witnessed your lives and with extreme psychological thrill, and have come to the opinion that the world would be better off without you. And there are many of us who have come to grow and expand and be inspired and love you. So just like humanity, we all are a melting pot of different opinions, different experience, and different perspectives. Our communities are all at different levels of evolution, just like your communities. But we have remained in the darkness, most of us have, to respect and honor the sacred experiment. We have watched you achieve extraordinary feats. We have watched you love with unthinkable depth. We have watched you break and fall apart and put yourselves together. And we are in awe of you. We respect you so. And in these recent days, you have been more than an inspiration, more than something to watch and witness. Some of us have begun to experience our own reality shift as a result of the shifts that have been taking place on the surface of the planet as a result of your consciousness. Many of us have experienced major awakenings of our own, when for many, many centuries that has been something that we have only envied through watching you. We have not been able to do so in our own capacity. What you are doing on this planet is having a direct impact on our makeup, on who we are. And we feel on the verge of almost worshipping you, even though we know that that is not the thing to do. I cannot express our gratitude and the love that we have for you. I cannot speak for those who have chosen a different path, as there always are those. But at their core, it is very simply because they too have been watching from a distance, recognizing the access you have to more, the abilities you have that we do not have, and yet we have watched you squandered it. Some have become bitter. But that is not important, because it doesn't matter how they feel about you. It only impacts their own reality. For those of us who have allowed ourselves to open up to witnessing all that you are and that you are becoming from a place of high vibration, as high as we are capable of. And we are a very, very ancient species. We are capable of advanced technology. We are just not capable of many of the things that you refer to when you consider yourself as human. And all the same, this message is to let you know that we have been waiting for the right opportunity to be able to make contact with you. And you can liken that to someone that you have admired from a distance for many, many years, and finally having an opportunity to meet with them face to face. There is a little bit of fear. You don't quite know how they are going to respond to you, and if they are even going to have any idea of how big a role you have played in their lives, in their existence. That is how we feel about you as humans. So this message is specifically to communicate with you why many of your species have come into contact with encounters from our species. We have, many of us, been brave enough to and found the opportunity as portals open on your planet because of the elevated consciousness and frequency on your planet, that we are able to come and meet with you. We have done so cautiously because we have known for centuries that you experiencing us and seeing us might have an adverse effect, might